Yep, 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 yep. Testing, testing, testes, testing, testing, testes. Should be good. Booyah. What the hell am I doing in Minecraft, man? Tell you what I'm doing in Minecraft. So, hey, started a map, a little bit of a challenge, trying to see who can make the best looking castle. Yeah. So, hey, why is my stream not updating? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to hit you. Just reload this thing. YouTube is so wonky for streaming. It really is. There it is. Oh, do not save. Oh yeah. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right. Now I should be good to go. Now I had this little competition. Who can make the best castle? She's a veteran Minecraft player. Like she used to play like years ago, and so did I. And I just stopped. I was just like, screw this, I'm done. This is her spot. So far, this is her spot. And I gotta admit, it does have some elegance to it. She put a roof, and she has these spiral staircases going down. You know, very respectable. Full of monsters, though. I don't know what the hell she's doing here with all these shit. No basement, though. I don't think there's a basement. No, there's no basement. But it looks good. It's got these like little ruby covers that look like halberds. Not bad. Not bad. So this morning I started working on one myself. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go far away, like outside the viewing distance. I'm going to start working on one. And granted, this is all creative mode. I ain't trying to survive all this shit, trust me. And, yeah. I know mine kind of looks like a pedestal right now, but it will get better. But at least mine has a little bit more depth to it. Like, you go down here, this is the bottom floor, there's a dungeon. Hey, the zombie escaped. The villager's still here, but the zombie escaped. What the? You know how long it took me to get that zombie in there? Like 2 seconds, because I cheated. It's fine. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so now I have to figure. Okay, that's 1, 2. Where I want the roof to this floor. Crap. We're both running this on Tekkit Classic, which is cool. Like I haven't done Tekkit in a long time. Tekkit some good shit, good fun. Wish there was like a just chatting section of YouTube. That's what I wish. Because I want to do normally what I would do. And I suppose I could still do it. It's like you like I would listen to other YouTube videos or just other streams in general while I'm doing something like this, because it gets boring. You know, normally I try to do something really fancy, But I don't think I'm going to go for fancy this go around. I don't know. Should I? Should I though? Maybe I should. Turn off that weather. Give me some sunlight, damn it. Because like here in the basement, I got some white lights up. Maybe I should do that on the outside here. Let me see. Lamp. If I just had them stuck up from the ceiling like that, it'd be fine. I gotta remember that's the stairway. Trying to do that at least a little bit and like normalize. So this one starts from this way, so go down. This one's gonna start this way. Oh, the height is different though. Oops. Right? No. Go back one more. That should be acceptable. I think that should be acceptable. Oh, this has to go back one more then again. All right, yeah. All right, so this one's a little bit longer because it's a taller deal. There you go. That looks good. That looks good. Good-ish. Good-ish. Fine. It will be fine. What I'll do is this. I have an idea. We're gonna look up. What should I look up? What should I look up? Who the hell is? Who the hell is this guy? I don't trust half of these motherfuckers. All right, so like I go into investing on the side, right? Make some more money on the side. Oh, this is a video I was gonna actually watch. Hold on.
Hi everyone. In this video, I'm just going to do a quick personal update on me, and that personal update is that after 13 years working at Blizzard on World of Warcraft, I've decided to leave. And the reason why I'm making this video, I guess, is just because it's been 4 weeks or so since I've left. And I think anybody who's ever worked at a company and left like I have knows this experience of your friends and your coworkers and people that care about you reaching out and wondering, why did you leave and what's the story and what are you up to next? But I thought about making a tweet or a post or something like that. But I thought ultimately maybe making a video might be the way to go. And so that's really what this is. Before I say anything, I do want to stress that, I really did enjoy time working at Blizzard. I wouldn't have stayed as long as I did if I didn't write. What's really great about the company and about the studio is the incredible talent that works there. Many people at Blizzard and on the WoW team are friends of mine and like family to me. And so, this video isn't really to elicit any ill will towards them or to the studio or any of that. It's really just kind of tell my own story. And likewise, for anyone who's left or thinking about leaving or staying, everybody has their own sort of career goals, their own sort of path that they're on. And so their reasons for staying or leaving is not necessarily going to be the same as mine. And so again, it's really just a personal experience. Um, So, for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Chris Clakey. I'm a game designer. I worked at Blizzard since 2007 or so, and I worked on the WoW team doing system design, mainly class design and PvP. And before working at Blizzard, I was a huge Blizzard fan, just like many of you. I played a lot of Warcraft 3. I played a lot of StarCraft, and I played World of Warcraft since it was in early beta. And in WoW, I was a guild leader of a kind of a more popular PvP guild at the time on Tichondrius. And some of the things that I really loved to do in WoW, outside of play it, was really kind of the theory craft about the game. Think about, what they should change, what they should remove, what spells they should add, things like that. I'd really like bug my guild about, bouncing ideas off them. I would do these fake patch notes that would go viral where I would list out things that I felt like they should change in the game, um, and things that I predicted they would change. And I think they went viral, right, because people really did think a lot of those changes should be added, and in fact, a lot of times they would add them later on. Um, and one thing led to another, and I kind of met someone who worked at Blizzard through my server, and I sent him a lot of my ideas and things that they should change. And they started to add a lot of those ideas to the game. And one thing led to another, and you know, they kind of
You know, that's
suggested
the
maybe
living dream right
I
there.
apply to be a designer there, and I
That's the
did. And
dream.
the interview went well, and kind of the rest is history. And you know, one of my original goals when I started to work at Blizzard was really not just class design, but also PvP. I was a big PvPer as well, and but the thing is, the team was a lot smaller than I imagined. I think as a player, I thought, well, they probably have a warrior designer and a priest designer and a hunter designer, and they all hang out and go to Starbucks.
Yeah, I know,
But
dude.
the reality was that the team was a lot
Most
smaller than
businesses
that,
are like modeled
and
off
it
of
was really
how
kind of
off of
me at the
how
time
Japan
for
did
a
shit for
while. So me and
years.
another class designer,
Do
his
more
name
with
was
less
Jordan,
people. But I mean,
really
then
designed out
again,
a lot of the early classes.
probably back
So this was like
then.
around
Actually, let me pause
that.
this. Probably back then, when people were working in, like, especially for Blizzard, I wouldn't think it would be much different than. At least I wouldn't think it'd be much different than like a club, right? Like they don't want to work with people that aren't going to be good for the company. They ain't going to jive well with them because you get that creative vibe, and you don't want to screw that up, bringing in the wrong people. So I think that's important too. I think that's part of what I paused it at the strangest moment. This poor man, look at his face. I was like, yeah, I get it. It's like nowadays it'd be like, yeah, they're just trying to cut costs, but back then it was probably just they just didn't find people that jived with them very well, and jiving with people and relating to them and having that back and forth is important when you're in a creative environment. If you don't have it, it's just kind of me.
Time of Wrath of the Lich King, and there was a lot of class design that happened that expansion. I remember one of the first things I worked on was I wanted to change the Discipline Priest's pain suppression because at the time it would only work on the priests, but I wanted it to work on allies and on allies as well. And so that really kind of transformed
Oh,
the spec
that got
from
dark.
just being for you know to be more viable in PvP and also in raids. And that was kind of really one of my main focuses as well. Is just that the team at the time was very kind of on the fence of whether they wanted certain specs to be PvP specs or PvE specs. Should warriors mainly just be tanks in PvE? Should druids and paladins also have DPS specs? And for me, I felt it was sort of a duty to the player to really make all these specs and classes viable in as many aspects of the game as possible. And so, really, that was one of my main early focuses. Some of the things I worked on, I set up a website with some list of things I've worked on, but I'll put it in the description below. But some of the things I worked on was the monk class. I was the main designer for the monk class. The Mistweaver really was the spec that I designed for myself. Just kind of the way that I like to heal. Um,
He made
I
monks.
designed a lot of the PvP talent system, war mode,
Kind of looks like
um,
shit, but you know what?
Shadowlands.
I can
Some
fix
of the
all the other
things I
stuff
worked
later.
on was monk legendaries, the Shadow Priest revamp I did, um, and there's some other war mode content in there as well that I hope turns out well. And so, why did I leave? I think it's complicated, right? I think there's a lot of different
Other war
reasons,
mode
but I
content.
think the main reason is just that, for a while, probably too long, I've just been kind of unhappy with the state of the game, right? And it wasn't until when Classic came out that I really kind of knew I was able to figure out why. And I think the reason why is that, in Classic, the vision of the game is very clear, right? It's big concepts like the world is the main character, the player is the story, the community is the content. And I think in the modern game, these pillars still exist, but I think to to a lesser degree. Um, and I think the vision in the modern game is a little muddled in that way. Um, and so, what are some examples, right? What do I mean exactly? Um, One example I think is the concept of the guild. I think in Classic, the guild's a big deal, right? In order to do really anything at endgame, you really need to be in a guild. And so, really, what this does is it kind of creates interdependence among players, where they kind of really need each other in order to be
I got a cow.
successful.
I got a
And I think
cow.
this can feel really restrictive at times, but ultimately, what it really does is it creates cohesion, it creates community. Um, and I think over time, players kind of fought against this just because, they wanted to play the game solo, where they didn't really have to worry about other players or have to worry about like some guild leader barking orders at them. And I think that's fair, and I think um, that makes a lot of sense. But I think ultimately, it's big changes like that have really changed the game.
Mm.
Another example I think is a story. I think Warcraft and WoW has always had a story, but I think lately in the modern game.
I really feel bad for this guy. I do. Because I mean, you gotta think like WoW would be fine. WoW would be perfectly fine if they got rid of all this theme park mumbo jumbo bullshit. They made really great levels. Their art department's already great. So focus focus on making an expansion you can level through that has an amazing story that doesn't have all these end game levels that just has a crap ton of content you can work on at the end game. You know, like oh yeah, you know, um, give us like one system for player power, one system that's going to last all the way through, like from expansion to expansion to expansion, that keeps growing. Give us something that evolves, that doesn't have to go away, that's not like linked to the story, you know? And then just let us go ham. Like Shadowlands, don't get me wrong, there's a shit ton of systems in this expansion. I'm so excited to play it. But there is the problem. There is the problem that there's a crap ton of systems, and then when the next expansion comes out, those systems are going to go away. New systems are going to replace those, and it's like, how do you do that? How do you do that with just like, boom, player power's gone. Somebody's player power is just gone. You know, it doesn't. I don't know.
I feel like the story is such a bigger part of it. I think the characters and all their own dramas, I think, really kind of soak up a lot of air in the game. Whereas, I think in a virtual world and an MMO, really the players are the story. On Classic, what what's funny is uh, uh, our guild gets a lot of drama, a lot of heat because uh, a lot of the players in the guild like to prevent others from resetting the Inixia buff with the head. And this really pisses off a lot of players, and we get a lot of grief, and people ban us from groups and things like that. And it's funny, but it creates a player story, and I think it creates drama in the game. And I think that's really what the modern game is missing is some,
See what happened
this
to him?
human
That's gonna
element,
happen to you if
this
you guys
player
mess around.
drama. And I know players really love the story of WoW. I do too. And I love a lot of the characters and the cinematics and things like that. But again, I feel like this shift really does um, change the game and has a real effect. Um,
It does, man.
there's a lot of other minor things. I feel
It
like
does.
um, we focus a lot too much on the extrinsic rather than the intrinsic gameplay. I feel there's too much focus on these progression systems and on engagement, and instead, I
Mm-hmm.
think we should really focus on the core features of the game. Like again, like systems like the guild system. I feel like we should be focusing on features that really, features
Let
that
people level up
really
their
an
guilds
MMO
again.
can only do, right?
Like that system
And
had
of
so
course,
much
there's
potential,
millions of
but it
players who
just
really
threw it out
love
the window.
WoW how it is currently and love the modern game. And I think that's really just the point of it all is just that really it's not so much a problem with the game as it is really just kind of a disconnect between what the modern game is and what the the game used to be for me. Um,
Mm.
I would say though
Yeah.
that um, you could say the vision of the modern game has maybe changed, but I think even if that's true, I feel like that vision isn't so clear. Um, and I think I hear this a lot with players who they feel like, what is WoW really about anymore, whatever it is. And I think that's a problem. But I think the bigger problem actually is what I would hear from, developers on the team that they are also confused about what the vision of the game is, right? Um, and I think some of them think the vision has never changed, and some feel like it's this new modern
Oh, it's
take,
changed, yo.
and I think that
It has
is going to be the
changed.
biggest challenge for the team going forward. I really love this quote. That's something like, if you want to build a ship, you don't drum up the people and tell them what to do, and tell this guy to gather wood and this guy to build the sail or whatever it is. Instead, you teach them to yearn for the vast and endless sea.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing
You
that,
give
you don't need
somebody
to
a
tell people what to
sandbox,
do because they just know where they're going and
then they will
what
make you a
what
stained
the
glass
goal is.
window the likes of
And
which you've never seen.
so yeah, I really feel like if there's a big challenge for the WoW team, it's really to figure out what that vision is and what the modern game is and how it differentiates from classic. Um, as for the company, I think it's a very different company than it was 13 years ago. I think uh, the company is so much bigger than it used to be. I remember there was like one building, and now there's like 16, or I don't know how many they are now. Um, and so, not that that's a bad thing. I think that's a great thing because it really tells you that Blizzard is successful and that people want more of its ideas of its creations, and that's great. But I think if there's any challenge with the studio now or going forward, it's really just a challenge of scale, and I think that's a challenge that any company goes through once they grow. Um, and so, but I think ultimately, I think WoW and Blizzard will persevere. I think they have incredibly talented people that work there, and I think the IPs are so strong and great. And so I think really ultimately long term, WoW and Blizzard will be totally fine. Um, but I think this brings it back to me now, which I think, all these things have sort of forced me to reflect on what I want to do and where I want to be, and it's sort of this is really reminded me of uh, you know why I wanted to work on WoW in the first place, and I think that really is because I wanted to work on a virtual world. Um, and I think ultimately, despite its flaws, WoW really is still the king of virtual worlds, and I think will be for a long time. But I used to think Blizzard maybe, would hold that crown forever, or be the one who would, you know, discover the next big virtual world. But these days, I just don't know if that's true. Um, but what I do know is that I want to be part of that, right? I want to be part of the next big virtual world.
Oh, he
And I
jumping
think
ship to go
some
over to
people say that virtual worlds are
Warheim's
sort of
plays
over
bet.
and that games now are more about like battle royales or mobile projects or
Crap, I
whatever
lost
that
count.
is. But I think that's insane. I think that's totally wrong. I think the real world, you know, sucks in a lot of ways, and I think these virtual worlds that we create are so amazing and so, you know, are going to become more increasingly essential to our lives in the future.
What?
So if the future is going to be virtual worlds, you know, that's really what I want to be a part of. And so that's really what I'm doing. I'm looking around. I'm seeing what's possible. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly yet, but you know, when I figure that
Oh
out,
yeah,
you'll
you
be the
do.
first
Shut
to
the
know.
fuck up.
To my Blizzard family and the WoW team, you know, I'm rooting for Shadowlands. I know it's going to be incredibly successful. I'm so excited to play it. And I guess, you know, only days from now, I'm sure it's going to be a massive success. And of course, I'm going to play it. I've played WoWs every day almost since when it came out. And I'll be playing, you know, with WoW War Mode on. For anybody who, for for the rest of you who've made it to the end of this video, well, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. We'll talk soon.
All right, everybody. Today is
Good
a
shit,
day
dude.
of celebration.
Oh, the
Today
PvP.
is an amazing day for so many people.
Oh, we'll watch that here in a little bit. So there's a PvP video that they fixed PvP. I actually want to see what that's like. I want to finish this up, and then I'm going to go take a little bit of a break. I might have to go get some eggs for breakfast. I'm not sure. But, yeah, if I do, then so be it. What do I need? I need bricks. If I can spell it. But there we go. Ah, bricks. Oh, they don't need glass in the middle anymore? That's cool. All right. Energy link. And, okay, I think that works. Well, let's see. Let me see. All right, I need to set this tab up. I know there's probably a keystroke to make this faster. I don't care. Stone bricks. I'm gonna go straight stone bricks. Or should I go reinforced? Reinforced might be better. Oh, desktop audio is so way loud. Maybe I should go reinforced. Reinforced? Get some infernal bricks. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Infernal bricks. We'll give that a go. We'll see how that looks. There it goes. How do these look? They're not bad. I guess. That scared the crap out of me. Yeah, it's good for the floor, but I can't. I don't know, for the actual walls, I think I still want to go with the regular old brick. The regular stone bricks. Or maybe these stone bricks. No. I'll do these stone bricks. Why not? Why not? Build this up. Okay. Alright, that should be enough of that. Don't want to overdo it. No. Rid of all of them. Be gone with him. We'll do this one. This one looks good. Make sure it's lit up because this is going to get dark otherwise. Hell yeah. This will do quite nicely. My phone's going off. All right, there we go. Now if I take a little step back here. Yeah, that's a good start. Great start. Great start. Took some work in there, but it's a great start. Nonetheless. I like the little grass I put around it. That way it looks like, yeah, boy. Grass spreads so weird, by the way. It's kind of like it just spreads. But like that will cover up with grass here soon enough. Oh, come on, I don't have one. No, I don't. Oh well, that figures. Crap, I need daytime, yo. Daytime. Get with the program here, yo. All right. So this is literally like a building. But it's gonna be my warehouse. That's the whole point. Make sure the corners are good. Got 2 more corners to fix. One more corner to fix. We very, very nice. Very, very nice. Mm, this side I want to just perfect. It's right underneath something. Cool. Make sure that it's not flowing into the building, right? No, that's fine. Aha! That didn't work out too bad. Not too bad at all. And we'll do it on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is good. Which is good. Crap. That's water. Well, very good. Very good. Looks great. I like it. And it's symmetrical too, which is nice. So I need to find the midpoint here. That's like the midpoint. There we go. That's the front door. That's the front door right there. I was trying to lighten up the place before I closed it, but for some reason I missed a bunch of spots. boom, 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 boom. Oh, girlfriend's alarm went off. Oh, hell. Oh, that's not even the right thing. That is her waking up. I hear her right now. She's scrounging around. Just fell out of the bed. Oh, I might need to see if she's still alive. I think she should be fine. But, yeah, you never really know. So, I might have to go check on that. Hmm. Um, posts. Posts. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Mm. Uh, he has puppies. Momo. Alright, so that fence is pretty good. Nothing annoying I can't jump over, unlike other fences that piss me the fuck off. Hmm. She's gonna see this. She's gonna be like, "It's a box." Yes, I know it's a box, but it will transform over time. See how great and grand the bottom bit looks? It's gonna look like that everywhere, everywhere. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But I'll be back here in a few minutes. I'm gonna go make sure she didn't die because that's important. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, this is where my laziness really comes out. All right, and then we got to do. We Oh, it makes it so much easier. And done. And all done. Everything's picked up. Don't want no lag on this server whatso freaking ever. All right. Mm, maybe. Should I do block of iron? No. Maybe block iron. Maybe blocks of iron would look good. That cat's gonna die. Me. The birds are going nuts outside. Oh wow, that's way off. What the hell? Much better. Much better. Like, what the hell? What the hell just happened? The hell just happened? Alright, Maybe go one higher. Two higher. Not bad, not bad. I just had to do that exact same thing 4 more times. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. Well, I think this is gonna be good enough for today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna look good. That one, make it a little bit better. I just keep on making it more and more complicated, so it's gonna be harder and harder to do it 4 more times, 3 more times. I mean, but overall, how did you get down here? I had this place lit the hell up. What? And how did you get in here? What the crap, dude? I'm gonna have to go floor by floor, fixing everything. Oh wait, where are they? How did you guys get way the hell down here? I don't remember how to do the commands. Whatever. Hopefully, they'll fuck off at a later time. Or I can just like insta kill them with something else later. I don't know. For right now, that'll be good. That'll be very good. I guess I thing around the edges of the castle. So foolery gonna be afoot. Ain't bad. And it's pretty well lit up. Dogs are going crazy upstairs. Ain't too bad. I just gotta do that 3 more times. It'll be good. It'll be good. All right, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid. Yeah. So what's next today? Ooh, I did that just in time. World of Warcraft update. What are they updating? Man, dude, so this next week, I don't know how much I'm going to be making videos or streaming, but, excuse me. It's going to be fun. New expansion. I'm just so happy to be out of BFA, for God's sakes. Oh. Hey, Momo. Momo. Is the puppies here? Is the puppies here? The puppy. Mm. Oh. Poor puppy. That's a bit of a patch. Bit of a patch. Oh, no. You win. Win. What you want, huh? I'm not gonna let you out. No. I'm not letting you out. No, the other doggy. You wanna get you. You wanna say hi to everybody? You wanna say hi to the stream? I say hi. Hi. Good puppy. Good puppy. Get down. Yeah, back up. There you go. Good boy. All right. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna be done for this morning. I've been going for crap. I don't even know how long I've been going for. Hell, I don't know. I'm gonna hop off and get some stuff done around the house. It's my only day off today. I gotta go pick up some eggs because I gotta make some breakfast for Mrs. and me. So anyway, y'all chill. And oh, the beta's getting an update too? Oh. Well, that's nice. Yeah. They're really pushing through changes like up to the last minute, which is good if they're making good changes. Anyway, cheers, y'all. Take it.